The reigns of Rimush and Manishtushu are like the middle child syndrome of Akkadian history, often overlooked because they're squeezed between two rockstar rulers, Sargon and Naram-Sin. We've already learned about Sargon in the past video, so now it's time to dive into the story of Naram-Sin, the proclaimed greatest king of Akkad. Naram-Sin, the fourth ruler of the Akkadian Empire, was Sargon's grandson and Manishtushu's son. From 2254 BC to 2218 BC, he took the empire to its zenith. This guy didn't just sit on his laurels. He went on to conquer parts of western Iran and northern Syria, following in the ambitious footsteps of his father and grandfather. He crushed the kingdom of Magan and took on the northern hill tribes in the Zagros, Taurus and Amanus mountains, expanding his empire all the way to the Mediterranean Sea and Armenia. The guy was basically the ancient world's version of a globe-trotting conqueror. But Naram-Sin wasn't just about brawn. He had brains too. He signed a peace treaty with Elam, consolidating his uncle's biggest victory. This clever move gave Naram-Sin peace on his eastern borders, allowing him to focus on expanding his territories and dealing with Gutium, a pesky rival nation. This treaty is a testament to Naram-Sin's diplomatic finesse. Kita, the king of Elam, promised to send Elamite troops, and even agreed to display statues of Naram-Sin all over his kingdom. They sealed the deal with a classic political marriage between Naram-Sin and Kita's daughter. With this treaty, Elam was pretty much absorbed into the Akkadian Empire, and Akkadian became the official language for official stuff. Thanks to his military success, Naram-Sin adopted the grandiose title, King of the Four Corners of the Universe. And get this, he also claimed to be a living god. The people even held a ceremony to declare this divine status, as per an inscription. A famous stele, the Victory Stele of Naram-Sin, depicts him as a larger-than-life figure among his subjects, rocking a horned helmet. Classic godlike imagery. But Naram-Sin wasn't just about warfare. He streamlined the empire's records and strategically placed his sons and daughters as governors or high priestesses in key Mesopotamian city-states, boosting the Akkadian Empire's political and religious clout. During his 36-year reign, Naram-Sin expanded the empire's boundaries, maintained order, increased trade, and led campaigns beyond the Persian Gulf, possibly even reaching Egypt. However, not all was divine and dandy. According to legend, the gods destroyed the city of Akkad due to one impious act by Naram-Sin. The story, a mix of myth and moral lesson, tells how the great Sumerian god Enlil decided he was done with Akkad, so he banned the other gods from visiting and giving their blessings. Poor Naram-Sin had no clue what he did wrong. He tried praying, looking for signs, and asking for omens, but all he got was a 7-year funk while waiting for Enlil to spill the beans. Finally, in frustration and fury, Naram-Sin attacked Enlil's temple in Nippur, an act that supposedly incited divine wrath and brought the Gutians, a group described as human in instinct but canine in intelligence, to ravage Akkad, leading to widespread famine and ruin. Despite this dramatic tale, historical records don't support the notion that Naram-Sin destroyed the Ekur at Nippur. The story, The Curse of Agade, is likely a later creation meant to stress the importance of a harmonious relationship between the gods and rulers. While Naram-Sin might have been a bit full of himself, evidence suggests he honored the gods and was quite pious, ensuring his image stood proudly alongside theirs in the temples. Naram-Sin died, presumably from natural causes, and was succeeded by his son Shar-Kali Shari. After his death, The empire began to fall apart. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Until we see each other again.